Good evening, everyone. It's holiday season in the North Country, and with the start of holiday season means the start of high school hockey in the area, and we're set to bring you coverage of the KeyBank Original Four hockey tournament featuring the Cougars of northeastern Clinton, the Blue Bombers of Lake Placid, the Eagles of Beekmantown, and the Hornets of Plattsburgh High School. Our first game that we're going to be bringing you will be the opener, Lake Placid Blue Bombers and the Cougars of Northeastern Clinton Central School. Good evening once again. I'm Rick Knowles. We're at the Stafford Ice Arena in Plattsburgh. Play just underway in the first game of the KeyBank Original Four hockey tournament. These are the four clubs that kicked off the play in the CVAC back in 1975. Later on tonight, you'll see the game between the Plattsburgh High School Hornets and the Beekmantown Eagles. Interesting about these first two contests, you'll see they're both league games also, so they carry double the importance. Starting goaltender tonight for the Cougars is Robert Matthews. He's down to our left, and to the right for the Blue Bombers is Tony Rodriguez. No score. We're just underway. Opening minute of play, and the first shot goes to the Cougars, and Rodriguez makes the save off of Chad Supernaw. Puck loose in front. Now it comes out, and the Blue Bombers will clear it. This is Mike Beanie with the puck. Beanie comes across the blue line, and they're offside. 13 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the first period. Scoreless tie. Face off just outside the Cougar blue line, and the Bombers will dump it in. Davey sends it into the corner, and chasing after it is Chris Rabideau. Behind the net, played up on the far boards. Racine can't handle it, kept it at the point. Shot blocked in front. Spin-around shot is blocked by Colin Price. Cougars look to clear. Played up to center, where it'll be taken by Ballerjean of the Blue Bombers and dumped back into the Cougar zone. Rabideau behind his own net, plays it off the boards. Kept in at the point. Matt Scheller with a shot. Glove save by Matthews, and Matthews will cover up. This is the third game of the season for the Cougars. They come in with an 0-2 record, but as we said earlier, this is the first league contest, or first divisional contest, I should say. So an important contest for both clubs. Not a heck of a lot of people in the crowd right now, but there'll be more to come, as this is the first of a doubleheader here at the Stafford Ice Arena. Plattsburgh and Beekmantown to tangle in Game 2. Good to be working once again with expert cameraman Calvin Castine from Hometown Cable. Cougars look to clear it. This is Alan Lapierre. He lost it. Now it's played out across the blue line, and Scheller tried to dump it in, but the Cougars send it back into the Blue Bomber zone. Matt Scheller plays it off the boards. Tried to clear it, couldn't do it. It was kept in by Seymour. Now Ballerjean will take it behind his own net, play it up for Fran Davey. It was behind him, and the Cougars play it back in. Ed Saxer and Tom Rayville, the officials for tonight's contest. Now Jake Nason dumps it into the Cougar zone, but it's played there by Seymour back out to center. Lucas Plank lost it. Cougars dump it in. Ballerjean in the corner. Tries to play it up to Nason. Jake Nason up to center for Jeff Strack. He lost control of it. Puck comes over to the near side. Plank goes after it, dumps it back into the Cougar zone. Going after it behind the net, Colin Price. He's ridden off the puck. Coming in to help out, Jake Nason. Steals it, centers it, but nobody there. Now Clark for the Cougars sends it down ice, and Northeastern will be called for icing. 12:02 remaining in the first, and we're scoreless. Faceoff comes to the left of Matthews. The Bombers control it. Now puck comes loose over to the near side. It's backhanded in by J.D. Levitt. Now in the corner, Gadwa. Casey Gadwa looks to center, broken up. Puck comes free, and Matthews will again hold on to it. As we mentioned before, the Original Four tournament, sponsored by KeyBank. The first high school hockey game in this area took place back on November 29th, 1975. It was between Plattsburgh High School and Lake Placid, and the Hornets came out a 5-4 victor in that game. There's a quick save by Matthews off of Matt Scheller. Lake Placid, Northeastern, Beekmantown, MAI and St. John's were the original teams, and later followed by Northern Adirondack and Peru. Now down to the original four, and this is the first annual of these tournaments. They hope to continue for quite a while. Cougars gain control in their own zone. They look to bring it out to center. This is Peter Seymour. He lost it with a good check of Mike Beanie. Levitt dumps it in. Jason Hicks behind his own net sends it over to the near side. Marty Sample goes after it for the Cougars. Played up ice. Mike Miller moves across the blue line. He loses control of it. Chad Supernaw takes it into the corner. Supernaw falls down on the play. Sample comes in to help out. Supernaw gets it back. Now the puck comes loose, and the Bombers, J.D. Levitt, will come out with it. Across the blue line, Mike Beanie waits. Tried to find the breaking Casey Gadwa, but could not do it. Cougars come back out with it. Miller, content to dump it in, jumps over the stick of Scheller, who will take it into the corner. Scheller tries to clear it to center. He does, and Colin Price picks it up for Northeastern. 10:35 remaining in a scoreless first period. Cougars looking for their first victory of the season. Rabideau dumps it into the Bomber zone. Ballerjean picks it up. Plays it off the boards. Try to keep it in at the point, but they can't do it. Wayne Scheller comes out with it, 2-on-1. Scheller moves in, gets around one man, takes it to the net, gets the shot off, and Matthews managed to poke it aside with his glove. It was a weak shot from Scheller that sort of trickled in, but Matthews makes the glove save to keep it scoreless with 10:08 remaining in the first period. Come to a high school hockey game in this area, and you too may find yourself on cable TV. Face off just outside the Cougar blue line. Bombers get the draw. Scheller brings it in. Matthews comes out with a stick to play it to center. Seth Kilburn dumps it back in. Cougars will bring it back out to center, and they don't get the chance as Lake Placid call for the offside. 9:55 to go in the first, and we're scoreless. Bombers get the draw. Davey brings it in. Davey takes it to the net and scores! Matthews went down quick, and the puck somehow managed to trickle underneath Fran Davey, who got control of the faceoff at the blue line, worked his way in, and puts Lake Placid on top 1-0 at 5:13 of the first period. We're waiting for the official announcement on that goal. Davey will get credit for it, and we'll see if they do give any assists, as Davey took it right off the face-off and put the Bombers on top 5 minutes in here in the first period. Bombers look to break out of their own zone. Puck comes out across the blue line. Coming in for Northeastern to send it back in was Jason Hicks. Again, Hicks looks to dump it back in, but the Bombers are right there. And now the Cougars will dump it back into the Lake Placid zone. Kyle Ballerjean plays it off the skate of the official. Cougars send it in on Rodriguez, who makes the easy save, and Matt Scheller behind his own net. Back into the corner, Ballerjean. Now Scheller looks to clear. Weak pass. Brian DeCoste picks it up, centers it, and Peter Racine tried to backhand one in, but he had it jump over his stick. Bombers now look to break out with it. 8:50 remaining, first period. Jake Nason dumps it into the corner. Behind the net, Peter Seymour has it for Northeastern. He moves around Jeff Strack. Now dishes off. Brian DeCoste lost it. Now the Cougars play it out to center. Ballerjean is there to dump it back in. Seymour sends it out to center. Ballerjean there, plays it over to the far side. Scheller now across the blue line. Jake Nason centers it. Strack can't get off a shot on goal. It goes wide. Wayne Scheller picks up the assist on Fran Davies' goal. It gives the Bombers the 1-0 lead, and we'll have a face-off coming up to the right of Robert Matthews. Off the draw, comes to the point, and a kick save by Matthews off of Seth Kilburn, and we'll have another face-off. deep in Northeastern territory. 8 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the first period. Winner of this game will take on the winner of the Plattsburgh High School Beekmantown game. And well, based on past years, you'd think that'd be a pretty easy game for Plattsburgh. But from what we've heard, Beekmantown has looked awful good in practice and in preseason, and this may be the best year for Beekmantown hockey since the early days of Beekmantown hockey. We'll have to wait and see, as that game will be coming up later on. Cougars with it at center. They dump it into the Lake Placid zone. Seth Kilburn now for Lake Placid, dumps it back in. J.D. Levitt tried to pickpocket Supernaw, but couldn't do it. Now Levitt takes it, moves it in. Supernaw tries to take it away, and Levitt's shot is deflected into the corner by Colin Price. Now behind the net, Beanie with it. Levitt centers it. Gadwa holds it, waits, and it goes off the skate of Price. Cougars pick it up. Marty Sample. He's ridden into the boards. And Mike Miller will dump it in for Northeastern. Rodriguez comes out of the net. And Seth Kilburn will play it to the near side for Plank. That one went off the skate of Gadwa. Cougars look to pick it up. Miller lost it to Plank. Now they fight for it in the corner. Puck comes loose. Seymour comes in to try to keep it there. Miller couldn't control it. Look out, here comes Beanie. Mike Beanie moves across the blue line, still controls, takes the shot, and Matthews got a piece of it. Puck comes back to the point. Ethan Plank sends one into the corner. Beanie looks to center, wide open in front. Shot saved by Matthews, and another. Wide open was Joe McLean in front of the Cougar net, but Robert Matthews, with a couple of great saves, keeps it a 1-0 Bomber lead. Off the faceoff, Chris Clark tries to bring it out to center for Northeastern, but Matt Scheller is there to take it away. Played to the near side, Joe McLean dishes up to Scheller, moves across the blue line, gets around Rabideau. Scheller to the net, centers it, shot, score! Wow, some good passing there from the Lake Placid Blue Bombers, as Scheller, Davey, and McLean work the passes to perfection, and the Bombers take a 2-0 lead, 8 minutes and 32 seconds into this first period. Well, that combination that clicked on the first goal, duplicated for the second. Fran Davey gets the goal, Wayne Scheller gets the assist, and it's 2-0 Lake Placid. Cougars will have to come from behind. Now at the blue line, Brian DeCoste moves in. He's taken down. Puck comes in on Rodriguez, and he will cover up, and we'll get a whistle. 6:08 remaining in the first period, and Rodriguez has really been tested in the early going. He's made some big saves, or else Lake Placid could have a 5-6-0 lead already. There we are. My statistician, Lisa Silver, to my right. Oh, she's also guarding the pizza for after this first period. Puck dumped in. Seth Kilburn plays it out to center. Jason Hicks chases after it for Northeastern. Icing is waved off. Hicks looked to clear, but it was broken up there by Strack. Near side, Plank centers one, and it's broken up by Northeastern. Now Seth Kilburn played into the corner. Strange bounce. Matthews sends it back behind the net. Out in front, shot. Matthews, glove save, loses it, but Miller is there to clear. Puck will come right into Rodriguez, who sends it into the corner. Seth Kilburn. Plank back over for Kilburn. Miller will get to it first for the Cougars. Fanned on a centering pass, and the Bombers come out. 3-on-2. Bombers working it slowly. Jeff Strack moves around one man. Matthews comes out with a stick to poke it away. Cougars look to clear. Can't do it. Ethan Plank keeps it in. Shot, score! Plank puts one between the legs of Tony Rodriguez, or Robert Matthews, rather. And it gives Lake Placid a 3-0 lead, 9 minutes and 49 seconds into this first period. Cougars get the face-off, dumped in by Chad Supernaw. Stolen away by J.D. Levitt. His pass over to the far side. Scheller, up ice. Beanie for Gadwa. Gadwa takes it into the corner. takes the shot, and Matthews will cover up. Plank gets credit for the goal. No assists on the play. And Lake Placid has taken a 3-0 lead early on in this first period. Face-off will be coming up to the left of Robert Matthews. Matthews, the senior goaltender for Northeastern. At the point, Matt Scheller tried to keep it in, but the Cougars now send it out to center. Kyle Ballarjon for Lake Placid lost it. Cougars pick it up in front of the Lake Placid bench, but it's dumped back in, and Bombers have the icing waved off as Colin Price picks it up. Price has it taken away by J.D. Levitt. Look out, Levitt centers, and it's broken up. You're not going to find a better scoring line in this area than the line of Gadwa and Mike Beanie and J.D. Levitt. We saw them in a game against Plattsburgh High School last year just light up the scoreboard. I think Plattsburgh had a 5 or 6 goal lead at one point in the third period, and Lake Placid came back within the final minute to narrow the deficit to 1, only to have Plattsburgh win by a couple goals on an empty net goal. But they're young players, and they've shown they have a lot of talent in the scoring-wise. Face-off to the right of Robert Matthews. Bombers get the draw. The shot from Davey deflects wide. That would have been the third Davey-Scheller combination goal if that had gone in. Davey picks it up. Moves around the defenseman. Davey fires it. Shot just wide. Rebound. Score! Well, we talked about Scheller and Davey. They work it again. This time Scheller will get credit for the goal. Davey will get an assist. The goal comes at 11:04, and the Bombers are pouring it on. It's 4-0. Here comes Lake Placid off the faceoff. Cougars break it up. Peter Seymour there for Northeastern. That's the official on the goal. Scheller from Davey. Now here comes Lake Placid again. Lucas Plank dumps it in. Hicks after it behind his own net. Plank gets to it first. There's Jake Nason. Nason centers it. In on the net. Puck comes loose and we get a whistle. 3 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in this first period, and the Cougars trail it 4-0. Off the draw. Bombers bring it to the net. Beanie couldn't get off a shot, but picks it up in the corner. Plays it for Gadwa. He lost control of it. Brian DeCoste comes out with it for Northeastern. Now to Mike Miller. Moves across the blue line. Miller dishes off, but J.D. Levitt there to pickpocket it for Lake Placid, and here comes Beanie. Look out. Mike Beanie moves in. He's got a break. Takes the shot, and Matthews coming out with a stick to poke it away. Good stop by Robert Matthews. Here come the Cougars. Marty Sample takes the shot. Deflected wide. Rebound Miller, and a save by Rodriguez. 2:35 remaining in the first period. Cougars trail 4-0. Here come the Bombers. Beanie moves in. Dishes off. Puck loose in front. Gadwa shot. Matthews makes the save. Puck will come out to center. Lake Placid will have to clear the zone. 2:20 to go first period. 4-0 Lake Placid. Winner to take on the Plattsburgh Beekmantown winner, a game you'll see later on. Now puck played out to center. Beanie chases after it. Bombers try to keep it in, but they can't. Cougars play it up. Brian DeCoste couldn't control the pass from Miller. Northeastern will have to clear the zone. Lake Placid makes a line change. Ballarjon sends it down ice. Sticked aside by Matthews. 1:50 remaining first period. Cougars look to get something going here at the end of the period. They trail it 4-0. Miller had it poke checked away by Fran Davey. Into the corner. There's Scheller. Centers one. Matthews with a stick to poke it away. Now Jason Hicks sends one into the corner. Scheller gets it back to the point. Ethan Plank. Played back in. McLean centered it for Scheller. Jumped over his stick. Far side. Matt Scheller sends it into the corner. Miller plays it down ice. Cougars will be called for the icing. 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining in the first, and it's 4-0 Lake Placid. Off the draw, sent in behind the net by Seth Kilburn. Look out, strange bounce comes out in front, but no harm for the Cougars as they're able to clear. Now in the corner, this is Scheller. His centering pass was broken up. Picked up at the near side now by McLean. McLean centered one. Cougars get a stick on it, and it'll come out to center. Under a minute, first period. Bombers dump it in. They clear the zone. Cougars play it to center. Chad Supernoff. His pass broken up. Here comes Scheller. Across the blue line, Scheller checked from behind by Supernaut, takes it into the corner, centers one, but the Cougars there to break it up. Kilburn, shot from the point, hits the goal post. Now Plank, centers one. Backhanded out by the Cougars, kept in. Shot, glove save by Matthews, and he'll cover up with 30.9 seconds remaining. And I think the one guy on the Northeastern squad who can't wait for this first period to end is that man right there, Robert Matthews. He has been tested severely in this period, and when we get the shots on goal announcement at the end, I would not be surprised to see Lake Placid with in the 15 to 20 shot range, while Northeastern maybe has managed 3 or 4. Cougars send it down ice, and they will be called for the icing. 25.2 seconds remaining in the first, and it's 4-0 Lake Placid. Jake Nason takes it off the face-off, played off the back of the net. Lucas Plank plays it back. It jumped over Nason's stick. Matt Scheller tries to center. Cougars are there, and they'll bring it out to center. 3-on-2 if they work quickly. Dumped in by Lamberton. Easy save by Rodriguez. Cougars clear it. 2 seconds remaining, and that will do it for the first 15 minutes here at the Stafford Ice Arena in Plattsburgh. Let's quickly recap the scoring for you. Lake Placid breaks out on top 5 minutes and 13 seconds into the period as Fran Davey gets his first of the game with an assist from Wayne Scheller. That same combination clicked again at 8:32 to give Lake Placid the 2-0 lead. I was a bit wrong on the Northeast on the Lake Placid shot total. We'll give you those after we finish the recap. 9 minutes, 49 seconds into the period, Ethan Plank scores, unassisted. And Scheller, who had earlier given Davey a couple of goals, picks up his own with an assist from Fran Davey at 11:04. And that was the 4-0 lead. We have shots on goal in that first period. Lake Placid, 26 shots. So Matthews makes 22 saves in that first period alone, and if that continues throughout the contest, Robert Matthews is going to earn his dinner tonight. We're at the end of one, and Lake Placid leads Northeastern Clinton 4-0. Stay with us. You're watching coverage of the KeyBank Original 4 Hockey Tournament from the Stafford Ice Arena in Plattsburgh. Just about ready to go with second period action from the Ronald B. Stafford Ice Arena on the campus of SUNY Plattsburgh, home of the struggling Cardinals. Tonight, home to the KeyBank Original 4 Hockey Tournament. Lake Placid taking on Northeastern in this first contest. The Bombers with a 4-0 lead as we start the second period. Winner to take on the winner of the Beekmantown and Plattsburgh game coming up later on this evening. Cougars quickly move in, get the puck in front of Rodriguez. Now it's batted away by Lake Placid out to center. Dumped back in by Peter Seymour. Cougars will clear the zone, and the Bombers pick it up in their own territory. Seth Kilburn couldn't clear it. Cougars center it. Spin around. Brian DeCoste takes the shot, blocked in front, rebound, and Marty Sample couldn't get the pass to put it past Rodriguez. Now Beanie for the Bombers. Into the corner, Levitt plays it to the near side, and Casey Gadwa goes after it. They fight for it in the corner. Now back to the point. Kilburn takes the shot, deflected in, and they score. That one went in off of Peter Seymour's stick. Kilburn will get credit for the goal, but certainly don't fault Robert Matthews on that one, as that one went in off the stick of Peter Seymour. It should be unassisted. The goal comes at 1:01 here in the second, and Lake Placid is pouring it on. 5-0 the score. Lake Placid will wait and get the official announcement as icing is called. 13 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in this period. The Beekmantown Eagles over on the far side. If Calvin gets a shot of them, huddled around Coach Bill Bayshard. He was there a minute ago. They're getting set for their contest against Plattsburgh High School. Face-off comes to the right of Rodriguez. Tossed out of the draw is Wayne Scheller. Joe McLean will take it against Peter Racine. Hopefully the voice will hold out for the 4 games of this tournament. It's going quickly, folks. Here comes Scheller. Dishes off. Davey, shot, score! No, that's not Davey. That's McLean, 14. McLean gets the goal. Scheller picks up his 3rd assist. And the goal will come at 1 minute, 22 seconds. So just 21 seconds after Kilburn's goal, McLean lights the lamp, and it's 6-0 in favor of the Cougars. In favor of the Bombers. What am I talking about? I just made everyone in Rouse's Point and Champlain jump off their chair and say, what game is he watching? Not to mention Moores and Ellenberg and Altona. Where else am I missing, Calvin? That one comes in on Robert Matthews, and he covers up. 13-13 remaining in the second, and it's 6-0 for the Blue Guys. Off the draw, the puck comes over to the near side, and Jake Nason with a backhander past Matthews. And it's 7-0 as Lake Placid gets 3 goals in 51 seconds. We'll wait and get the official announcement on that goal. Nason will get credit for it. 7-0. Here come the Bombers again. Cougars break it up, try to move in. They had Chris Clark moving in, but they couldn't get him the puck. Now to the near side. Here comes Jake Nason again. Walks around one man. Nason still controls. Looks to center. Jumped over the stick of Strack. That shot is rifled wide by Plank. Near side. Kilburn dumps it in. Nason fights for it in the corner. Strack comes in to help out. Puck tied up, and we get a whistle with 12:32 remaining in the second, and it's 7-0 Lake Placid. Plank and Strack pick up the assists on the Nason goal that has given the Bombers a touchdown and extra point lead. Puck played out to center. 2-on-1 for Northeastern. Marty Sample moves in. Dishes off. Shot sent back. Miller hits the side of the net. We're going to have our first penalty of the game as the Cougars nearly got on the scoreboard. The puck came back to Mike Miller, but he hit the side of the net with a goaltender down and out. Lake Placid's Mike Beanie, number 2, goes to the penalty box. I believe roughing will be the call. And the Cougars will have the first power play opportunity of the hockey game. Face off to the right of Rodriguez. Miller takes it against Beanie, or Levitt rather. Levitt sends it down ice. It hits someone on the Lake Placid bench and will get a face-off, and they'll bring it back inside the Lake Placid blue line. Off the face-off, the Bombers will dump it in. They tried to get Casey Gadwa in on a break, but it was offside. 1 minute and 24 seconds remaining in the power play for Northeastern. If you just joined us, in that first period, Lake Placid outshot the Cougars 26-4. Robert Matthews has been the busiest person on the ice. That penalty on Beanie was for boarding. So Beanie, the Blue Bomber, boards a Cougar. Bombers play it down ice. Matthews out of the net. Jason Hicks will look to start the rally for Northeastern. He dishes off. Now Miller across the blue line. Takes the shot. That blocked. Rebound goes back to Miller, and Matthews' counterpart, Tony Rodriguez, shows that he can also make some saves as he covers up with 62 seconds remaining in the penalty and 11:41 in the first period. More fans here at the game tonight. I said there'd be more people coming in to watch the second game. I hope I wasn't inaccurate with that statement. It's still early, and hopefully will be a good crowd on hand for the Plattsburgh-Beekmantown game. Two area rivals. Played over to the near side, and the Cougars will look to start out with it. Chad Supernall lost it, gets it back, plays it to center. Miller had it taken away by Fran Davey. Davey behind his own net, plays it off the side of the net, goes into the corner. Marty Sample picks it up. Looked to center, but it was taken away and played to the near side. Puck will come back to the point. Hicks with a shot. Score! That one was deflected in front and got by Rodriguez. We'll wait and get the official announcement as to whether Hicks got a piece of that or not. Or someone else in front. But the Cougars get the power play goal. It comes at 3:53, and it is a 7-1 hockey game. Off the draw, it's controlled by Lake Placid. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Here comes Strack. Shot, saved by Matthews. And Robert Matthews covers up. We get the whistle. 10:54 remaining in the period. It's 7-1 Lake Placid. Cougars bring it out off the faceoff, but it's sticked away by Jeff Strack. Takes the shot, blocked by a Cougar. Well, they say that Miller deflected that one in front of Rodriguez. Hicks gets the assist. So Mike Miller from Jason Hicks at 3:53, and it's 7-1. Bombers come in with a break. Lucas Plank moves in. Gets it back. Seth Kilburn shot it wide. Rebound. Nason centers it, and the Cougars clear. Now behind the net. Plank centers one. Jason Lemieux there for Northeastern. Played to center. Brian DeCoste across the blue line. Tries to sidestep the defender. Gets taken to the ice, and the Bombers play it to center. One went off the stick of Seymour. Matthews plays to the near side. Levitt gets to it first and centered one that nearly went in off the skate of a Cougar. Northeastern can't clear. Kept in at the point. Plank, shot. Matthews sticks it away. Comes back in front. Beanie had poked one that went wide. Now J.D. Levitt in the corner. Centers one. Gadwa there. Shot wide. Beanie. 9:30 to go. Gadwa. Shot. Saved by Matthews. Rebound goes into the corner, and Beanie picks it up. They're controlling the puck at will, this top line for Lake Placid. Gadwa. Beanie moves in. Centers one. Matthews pokes it away, and the Cougars clear it. Icing the call. 9:12 remaining in the second. It's 7-1 Lake Placid. Levitt takes the draw against Lapeer. Puck comes behind the net. Seymour lost it to Levitt. There's Beanie. Shot, score! Beanie gets his first of the game. Levitt will pick up an assist. The goal comes at 5:56. And it gives the Bombers a 7-goal advantage. It's 8-1 after the second. 8-1 the score. Bombers come right back. Beanie takes it to the net. Goaltender down. Tries to wrap it around. Penalty coming up on Northeastern. We get the whistle. Pushing and shoving going on in front of Matthews. The penalty called against the Cougars. We'll see who's headed to the box. It's a tripping call, and it's going to go against Mike Miller. So the first penalty of the game against Northeastern. And we'll get to see this Blue Bomber power play. This line of Levitt, Gadwa, and Beanie is tough enough at full strength, yet alone on the power play. They bring it back to Matt Scheller. He dumps it into the corner. Beanie picks it up there. Cougars look to clear. Scheller comes in, takes it at the face-off circle. Now moves in. Scheller behind the net, still control, centers it. There's Levitt. He scores! Levitt gets his first of the game. Scheller, Beanie will pick up assists. And Lake Placid, 6 minutes and 26 seconds into the second period, leads it 9-1. Well, you see that big 9 spot on the scoreboard for Lake Placid. It certainly looks as though they will be advancing to the championship game of this KeyBank Original 4 tournament. It looks as though Northeastern will be playing in the Concy. There's still half a game to go, but Cougars are going to have to get some offense going. They trail by 8. Colin Price in the corner. Looks to clear. Jason Lemieux sends one up for Peter Racine. He lost control of it. Seth Kilburn dumps it in. Matthews makes the save, and Lee Sample has it for the Cougars. He can't clear. Plank sends it back in. Puck comes to the near side. Kilburn tries to keep it in. He does. Sends it in on Matthews. Makes the stick save. Colin Price can't clear. Joe McLean takes it behind the net. Looks to center. Davey there. So Scheller. Shot. Hits off of Matthews. He didn't see that one coming. And Robert Matthews will cover up with 7:42 to go in the second. It's 9-1 Bombers. Off the draw, it comes back to the point. Scheller had it taken away by Alan Lapierre. Puck comes to the near side, and Seth Macero sends it to the far side. Justin Blinn, some new names coming out on the ice for Lake Placid. Blinn takes the shot, and it's sticked aside by Matthews. Jerry Davey in front. Shot, kick save by Matthews. This is the fourth line for the Bombers. Davey had it taken away by Alan Lapierre. Now in the corner. Cougars look to bring it out. This is Jack Baffa. The Cougars come in offside. 6:59 remaining in the second. 9-1 Lake Placid. We want to say a special hello to all hospital patients and shut-ins, those of you that can't get out to the local sporting events but still enjoy our coverage through cable TV. I want to say hello to everyone on the full network tonight, everyone watching up on new channels up north and on Falcon Cable in the Plattsburgh area. We get a whistle, and they'll bring the face-off just outside the blue line. 6:50 to go in the second, 9-1 Lake Placid. Cougars dump it in, and Lake Placid looks to clear it out to center. They do. Northeastern takes it there. Chad Supernaw. Near side for Sample. Played into the corner. Kilburn goes after it for the Bombers. Played back to the point. Cougars can't keep it in. Here comes a 2-on-1. Jake Nason moves in. Takes the shot. Stick save by Matthews. Now puck comes loose in front, and Seymour will come out for the Cougars. Peter Seymour moves across the blue line, loses the puck, gets it back, backhands one into the corner. Behind the net, Plank plays it up for Nason. Nason's knocked to the ice. Miller centers one, loose in front, and Rodriguez covers up. As we've got an even 6 minutes remaining. And Lake Placid starting to get some of the youngsters on the ice, some more playing time for the third and fourth lines as they've got this game well in hand. They lead it 9-1. Off the draw, comes to the point, bounces in. Rodriguez again will cover up. We told you about the idea for this tournament, the original four, early on, if you just joined us. The original four teams that are still left in existence that began in the CVAC back in 1975, Northeastern Clinton, Beekmantown Central, Lake Placid, and Plattsburgh High School. The other teams that were playing back then, St. John's and MAI, neither of those two exist. They merged and formed Seton Catholic. As we move on with tonight's game, Seton is playing Malone Crosstown. Those are two other teams that came into the CVAC later on, along with Northern Adirondack and Peru. Cougars play it out to center. We've got 5:20 remaining in the second period. Rick Knowles on the call. Calvin Castine on the camera from the Stafford Ice Arena in Plattsburgh. Bombers come in. Levitt, shot score. J.D. Levitt at 9:46 puts the Bombers in double digits. It's his second of the game. No assists on the Levitt goal, and what's even more amazing, as Calvin Castine pointed out during the break, J.D. Levitt, just a freshman. He played with his team last year as an 8th grader. So Levitt with what appears to be unlimited talent to put the puck in the net. And going to be some good seasons down the road for head coach Phil Beanie of the Blue Bombers. Northeastern coming into this game with an 0-2 record. Coach Jerry Hicks and Rick Hunter, they're going to have to try to get things going as, again, Northeastern gives up the face-off in their own zone, and that one went in either off the shoulder of one of the Cougars or perhaps might have got a piece of the crossbar and bounced in, and it's 11-1. Lake Placid will wait and get the official announcement on that goal that comes at 10:03. Off the face-off, the Bombers look to dump it back in, but the Cougars are there to send it out. Clark dumps it in for Northeastern. Played up to center. Bombers come out. Far side, McLean still controls. Scheller open in front, so's Davey. McLean gets it to Davey. Puck loose. Matthews comes out, and he'll pounce on it. Now we got a fencing duel going on. Davey gets out of there quickly as we may have matching penalties here as Fran Davey will go to the gate for Lake Placid. And it's Jason Hicks, number 12, who is going to go to the gate for Northeastern. So there'll be 4 skaters aside, rather. Unless you count the... Pardon me. Well, as I was saying before I started to cough, 4 skaters aside, unless you count the goaltender as a skater. And if you ask most goaltenders, they'll tell you, we're definitely skaters. We don't just stand here and stop the puck. Off the draw, comes out in front. Shot, Matthews makes the save. Where is it? It's behind him. Puck still loose, and no goal. Matthews sprawled out, the puck underneath him. They took a couple pokes at it. And I'm going to say the whistle had blown and blow it dead with 4:20 remaining. And Northeastern trailing in the game 11-1. Now they're going to bring the face-off outside the blue line. Beanie gets credit for that 11th goal. Gadwa gets an assist. That makes it the 11-1 score. Here comes Lucas Plank. Backhand shot saved by Matthews. Folks, if you thought 26 shots were a lot in that first period, they've got about 50 right now. Not in the second, but as a total. 3-on-2 for the Bombers. Here comes Strack. Jeff Strack loses the puck. He'll take it into the corner. 3:40 remaining. Second period. Jake Nason sends it back to Strack. Centers one, went off the stick of Plank. Now Mike Miller for Northeastern. Matt Scheller played to center. Colin Price for the Cougars sends it back into the Bomber zone. Shot, kick saved by Rodriguez. Cougars with some decent pressure here in the final minutes of the second period. Bombers look to clear. Miller gets off a shot. Rodriguez with a kick save into the corner. Again, Northeastern keeping it in the Lake Placid zone. Play to the near side. Here's Seth Massaro across the blue line. Fans on a shot. Massaro gets it back, moves in, shot and a kick save by Matthews. That one went off the shoulder of Matthews behind the net. They center, puck loose. Davey falls down. They still swipe at it. Puck still loose. Now it comes free into the corner. 2.5 remaining, second period. Played to center. Justin Blinn lost it. Goes back. Now again, try to find Blinn. That one is dumped in on Rodriguez, and he makes the save and covers up. We'll get the whistle with 2:05 to go in the second, and an 11-1 Bomber lead. Comes back to the point, kept in, and Rodriguez will make the glove save. And we get a whistle. Here comes Beanie for the Bombers. Off the face-off, moves in. Beanie waits, lost control, gets it back. Out of the point, shot. Matthews makes the save and covers up. Now, last time we did a game here, we saw the Clinton Community College Cougars fall to the Northmen of Canton. This is the first of many high school hockey games you'll be seeing along the network. Off the draw, Gadwa shot, Matthews makes the save. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in the second period. 11-1 Lake Placid. The faceoff will come to the left of Robert Matthews, who's probably going to be the most tired person in the Northeastern Clinton Central School District after this hockey game. Of course, it might be second. Calvin Castine will also be tired. Centers it, and Beanie gets his third goal of the game. Levitt gets an assist. The goal comes at 35. And Lake Placid leads it 12-1. And if you're standing by waiting for a scoring recap, forget it. We don't have enough time. Here come the Bombers once again. At the point. Comes to the near side. Dumped in front. Matthews comes out and pounces on it. 73 seconds remaining in the second period, and the Bombers are home free. Off the draw comes loose in front. McLean couldn't control it for Lake Placid. He rides Brian DeCoste into the boards. Now, puck comes loose. Cougars look to bring it out to center. Poke checked away at the blue line by Ballerjean. Here's McLean. Gets it to Shaler. He lost control. At the point, taken away. Here comes Marty Sample on a break. Sample moves in. Shot it just wide. DeCoste lost control, but here comes McLean. Now Wayne Scheller, 3-on-2. Scheller moves in, drops it back for Davey. Shot it wide and high. 30 seconds to go in the second. Cougars bring it up ice. Peter Seymour ridden into the boards, loses the puck. Going in to get it is Brian DeCoste. Look to center, nobody there in white. 20 seconds to go, second period. Played out, and the Cougars will be called for offside. with 16 seconds remaining in the second period, and Northeastern trailing it 12-1. Off the draw, the Bombers look to bring it in. There's Davey, takes it to the net, takes the shot, puck loose in front, they kick at it. Cougars clear it. 2 seconds to go, and that'll do it for the second period. And it's a second period that sees 9 goals scored. 8 of them go to the Blue Bombers, 1 on the power play. The one Northeastern goal also came on the power play. That one went to Mike Miller, with Jason Hicks picking up the assist. Folks, take a look at this scoring sheet. Can you see that there? Zoom in on that. That's the scoring recap. We'll show you that for a few seconds because the voice will not last long enough to give you all those goals. That's the scoring recap. We'll get the shots on goal as soon as they're announced, and we'll tell you that after 30 minutes of play, the Lake Placid Blue Bombers lead the Northeastern Clinton Cougars 12-1. We are ready to go with third period action from the Stafford Ice Arena in Plattsburgh. 12-1 Lake Placid. We get a quick whistle on the offside. We'll tell you that the shots on goal in that second period. Are you ready? Northeastern, 9 for a 2-period total of 13. Lake Placid, 26 for a 2-period total, 52 shots on goal after 30 minutes. Holy cow. We've got a new goaltender in the nets for Lake Placid. It appears as though that is number 1, and number 1 is J.J. Ledwith. Still in the nets after making 40 saves in 2 periods, Robert Matthews for the Cougars. Lake Placid behind the Northeastern net. They've got a man open in front, and Matthews is there to shut the door. Jeff Strack sitting in front. Got the shot off, but Matthews makes the save, and we get the whistle 62 seconds into this final period. Faceoff comes to the right of Matthews, and off the draw, there's Casey Gadwa. Shot blocked. Cougars look to clear, and they will. Gadwa is there at center to take it away and bring it right back in. Gadwa moves in, dishes off, they score. There's J.D. Levitt. Levitt from Gadwa. That combination has clicked many times before. It is the hat-trick goal for Levitt. Gadwa picks up his second assist. And 118 into the third. Lake Placid 13, Northeastern Clinton 1. Here they come again. Beanie looks in front. Levitt can't get a stick on it. Picks it up in the corner. Plays it back to Beanie. Cougar there in front to take it away. Puck comes free. Puck comes to the Northeastern zone. Now they'll dump it back in Bomber territory. Shaler is there to play it to center. Here's Gadwa across the blue line, takes the blast. That one's wide. Puck comes back, and Matthews makes the juggling save. 13:05 remaining in the hockey game, and Northeastern needs some goals in a hurry. Here come the Cougars. Marty Sample, 2-on-1s. Got the cost with him. Shot it wide. They fight for it in front of the Lake Placid bench. Now, Wayne Scheller moves in. That one went wide. Scheller falls down. McLean comes into the corner to pick it up. McLean centers it. Davey is there and scores. Fran Davey got the first 2 goals of the game. Now gets his hat trick. 2 minutes and 26 seconds into the final stanza. Shaler will pick up his 4th assist of the evening, and it's 14-1. Cougars take control at center. Chris Clark with it. Clark falls down. Puck comes to Seth Massaro. He fans on a clearing pass. Massaro again looks to get it up for Jerry Davey. Play to the near side. Justin Blinn. He fell down. Played into the corner. Cougars look to clear. Chris Clark couldn't get it out. Now it comes back, and Jason Hicks can't clear at the point. That one is blocked, deflected into the corner. Now Plank. He got off a weak shot. Comes right back to him, though. Sends one into the corner. 11:35 remaining in the second period. Third period, rather. What am I talking about? Stay with us. Later on, we'll have the game between the Plattsburgh High School Hornets and the Eagles of Beekmantown. The winner of that game will play Lake Placid for the championship in this KeyBank Original 4 hockey tournament, coming to you from the Stafford Ice Arena in Plattsburgh. Puck comes down to the Lake Placid zone, played over to the near side. Lucas Plank after it, plays it to center. Trampus Manor dumps it in. Now it's a 3-on-1. Here comes Strack. Poke checked away. Puck comes free. Strack gets it back. Backhands one that's blocked. Now to the point. Ballerjean sends it behind the net. Jake Nason in the corner. Near side to Plank. Centers one. Puck loose in front. And out with a mitt comes Robert Matthews to cover up. With 10:43 remaining in the third. Is that photo editor at the Press Republican, Dave Pazik? Sure looks like him. Don't see John Coyer here tonight. No one from the Press Republican Sports Department in attendance. That's too bad. Always look forward to seeing John's articles on high school hockey throughout the season. Cougars come in, they're offside. They'll have to clear the zone. Bombers pick up the puck. Matt Scheller. Over the far side, Jake Nason. Pass was behind him. Cougars can't clear. Nason dumps it in behind the net. Picked up by Plank. Now Jeff Strack looked in front for Nason. This is line for Lake Placid of Plank, Nason, and Strack. I don't think you'll see a smaller line in high school hockey. I don't think any of them are any taller than 5'7", 5'8". In the corner, Mike Miller for the Cougars. Plays it in on net, and Ledwith comes out and covers up. We get a whistle. We're just under 10 minutes remaining here in the third. 14-1. Bombers. Here comes that top line of Lake Placid again. Levitt moving in. Dishes off. Checked away by the Cougars. Northeastern looks to clear. They can't do it. Plank sends it into the corner. Now puck comes free behind the net to Colin Price. Cougars play it to center. Levitt chases after it for Lake Placid. I see absolutely no reason why Coach Phil Beanie should have his top line out here at this point in the game. 14-1, and he's got the top guns out there. Dumped into the corner, went over the stick of Levitt. When the score is this one-sided, it's time to call off the Wolves. Lake Placid has not done that yet. Behind the net, Ethan Plank to the near side for J.D. Levitt. They can't get it out. Now they play it out to center. Cougars' Peter Seymour dumps it back in. Ledwith leaves it behind the net. Kilburn plays it to the near side. Pass up to center. Here's Gadwa moving in across the blue line. Gadwa holds on to a shot. Beanie rebound. And 2 saves by Robert Matthews. Gadwa in front, gets it back, dishes off. They get the shot, that's blocked. Puck trickles in on Matthews, and he'll cover up. 8:22 remaining in the hockey game. It's Northeastern 1, Lake Placid 14. Puck comes across the blue line. Corey Hamlin loses it for the Cougars. Well, they get it back. Played in. Davey sends it back out to center. Hicks is there to dump it in, but Northeastern's offside. They'll bring the face-off back on Northeastern's blue line. There you see more of the fans who have piled in here at the Stafford Ice Arena. And, folks, it's darn cold in here. It's usually a very nice place to watch a hockey game. Usually, somewhere around the 50, 60 degree mark, it seems. Sometimes warmer when there's a throng of 3,000 for a Plattsburgh State game, but tonight it is cold. Hicks for the Cougars sends it over to the far side. Matt Scheller is there for Lake Placid. Sends one in front. That one is deflected into the near corner. Played behind the net. Fran Davey goes after it. Plays it back to the point. Ballajan to Davey. Shot deflects. Hits the side of the net. And Matthews will again cover up. Off the draw. It comes to the point. Shot. Kick save by Matthews. And that one might have got a piece of one of the Hornets down behind the glass as they get ready for their contest later on this evening against the Beekman-Town Eagles. Who is that person in that funny-looking hat? I have no idea who that is. Wearing a hat like that, he doesn't dare wear his jersey. Now the Cougars look to clear. They get it out to center. Ethan Plank for the Blue Bombers. Over to the far side. Now it's center. Brian DeCoste has stood up. Might have got a bit of a stick up in the air. Now the elbow. Elbowing will be the call. It'll go against the Bombers, number 10, Seth Kilburn. And in what has been a very penalty-free hockey game, with both teams at 100% on the power play. Northeastern 1 for 1, Lake Placid 1 for 1. We'll get to see the Cougars for the second time. Northeastern's lone goal in the game came from Mike Miller. Jason Hicks picked up the assist. It was 3 minutes and 53 seconds into that second period. Made the score 7-1 at the time, but the Bombers have come back with 7 unanswered goals. Cadwa sends it down ice. Cougars bring it up, pass over to the near side, jumped over the stick of DeCoste. Ballarjon sends it down ice. Colin Price fakes going to the left, brings it over to the right. Now up at center. Here's Mike Miller. Across the blue line. Miller moves in. Ridden off the puck by Gadwa. Miller gets it back behind the net. Sends it back to the far corner. Marty Sample to the point. Seymour shot it just wide. Comes to the near side. They try to get it back to Price. There's Levitt. Look out. 2-on-1. Levitt moves in with Beanie, and offside is Mike Beanie. 6:02 remaining in the third. 32 seconds in the Northeastern power play. 14-1 Blue Bombers. Matthews will decide to hold on to it, and we'll get a whistle. Off the draw, Northeastern sends it out to center. 5 seconds remaining in the Lake Placid penalty. Bombers dump it in. They're back at full strength. Lee Sample spins it around behind the net for Jason Hicks. Hicks lost control of it. Plank moves in, centers it. Shot. Matthews will cover up. Off the draw, they get it back to the point for Seth Kilbert. He takes the shot. Matthews makes the save. Puck loose in front. Still loose. Now McLean. Shot. Matthews. Stick save. Cleared away by Colin Price. Cougars have the icing waved off. That will keep the clock running. 4-4-4 remaining in the hockey game. 14-1. Blue Bombers. 2-0 in this period, Lake Placid. Davey sends one in. Puck loose in front. They poke at it. I think it's underneath the blocker of Robert Matthews. Lake Placid will be moving on to the championship game of the KeyBank Original Four, taking on the winner of the Plattsburgh-Beekmantown game. And Northeastern will play the loser of that game in a contest we'll have for you right here later on in upcoming shows. Centering, Davey was all in the crease. And they're going to bring the face-off outside the blue line with 4:25 remaining in the hockey game. I won't be able to. Cougars play it out to center. The shot. The save by Ledwith. And he will cover up. Now we've got more people piling in here at the Stafford Ice Arena. There's a group on the far side. I see some red and gray over there. They may be, well, there's also some orange and black, so they may be Plattsburgh supporters. More orange and black than red and gray. You have to throw that guy with red and gray out of there. Back to the point. Hicks couldn't keep it in. Here comes Gadwa. Again, the top line for Lake Placid. Still on the ice. Still firing shots away with a 14-1 lead and less than 4 minutes to go in the game. Coach Beanie should be ashamed. Ballarjan played off the boards. Now Beanie moves around the defenseman Hicks, taking it into the corner. They fight for it. Levitt comes out with it. They get it to the point. Scheller shot it wide. 3:30 to go. Third period. Puck comes out to center. Bombers dump it in. Colin Price. That one was deflected back into the Cougar zone. Here's Pete Seymour. Takes the shot. Score! A blast from Peter Seymour from the blue line at 11:46. Colin Price will pick up an assist. The goal at 11:46 has narrowed the gap to 14-2. They've given the goal on the announcement to Mike Miller, but that's not right. The shot was taken by Seymour, unless they say it deflected off of Miller, who I didn't see get a piece of it. But the official announcement, the goal goes to Miller, his second. Maybe it wasn't Seymour. Or maybe they've changed numbers on us. As we had some number changes, we got late on the Northeastern side, so that could be a possibility as well. If it is, we apologize because we've been calling Miller as number 13 and Seymour as number 4. That one shot in, and it will be covered up by Robert Matthews. We get the whistle with 2:13 to go in the game and a 14-2 Blue Bomber lead. Well, we've checked with Eagle Eye cameraman Calvin Castine, and he said definitely Peter Seymour got that goal. Now puck loose in the Lake Placid zone. The shot, Ledwith comes out of the net to pounce on it. Get some pushing and shoving going on between Alan Lapierre and Kyle Ballerjon of Lake Placid. Nothing comes about of that as we're under 2 minutes to go in the hockey game. Bombers with it at center. Jeff Strack. Offside. Oh, the Bombers. McLean with the puck for Lake Placid. They get it back to the point. Plank shot. Saved by Matthews. Puck comes loose into the corner. Jack Batha looked to clear. He had it taken away by Fran Davey. Batha picks it up for the Cougars. Played in front. 3-on-2 for Northeastern if they work quickly. There's a penalty as Marty Sample was hauled down from behind, and Northeastern will get their third opportunity on the power play. A hooking call against Wayne Scheller. 77 seconds to go in the hockey game. So the Cougars, barring a goal or a penalty against themselves, will finish the game on the power play. Face off just outside the blue line, and the Bombers send it down ice. Pete Seymour behind his own net, brings it out in front. Seymour will rush up ice across the blue line. Last time he stopped, popped, and hit. Bombers take it away, send it down ice. What is Robert Matthews doing? I think he might have thought he could have picked up an icing call there. Might not have realized that his team had the man advantage. Tom Rayville, official, talking to him about it now. That'll force the face-off deep in Northeastern territory to Matthews' right. 54.2 seconds remaining in the hockey game. Cougars dump it in. Sample chases after it, picks it up, centers it. Deflected back behind the net. Chad Supernaw loses it. Matt Scheller looks to clear, can't do it. Seymour keeps it in the corner. Scheller with it. Centers one. Miller tried to get it back to Supernaw. Here come the Bombers. Levitt moves in, has it poke checked away. Levitt steals it back. His shot goes wide. 15 seconds to go in the game. Cougars still on the power play. Peter Seymour for Northeastern plays it out to center. 10 seconds to go. Matt Shaler dumps it back in. 5 seconds in the hockey game. Price, near side Seymour, played to center, and that's going to do it. So the Lake Placid Blue Bombers get 4 goals in the first, 8 goals in the second, and 2 goals in the third, and beat the Northeastern Clinton Cougars by a score of 14-2, and will advance to the championship game of the KeyBank Original Four to kick off the 1993-94 high school hockey season in the area. As Northeastern, really overpowered in this hockey game, will get the shots on goal total for the third momentarily. Here we go. The shots on goal in that third period, the Cougars with 6. They end the game with 19 shots. Lake Placid with 18. They end up with, believe it or not, 70 shots on goal. Some of the top offensive performers for Lake Placid. J.D. Levitt picked up the hat trick. Fran Davey, he picked up a hat trick. Mike Beanie, he got a hat trick. Plank with a goal, Nason with a goal, McLean with a goal, Shaler with a goal and 4 assists. So scoring everywhere from the Lake Placid Blue Bombers, and they'll go on and take on the winner of the Plattsburgh-Beekmantown game. For Northeastern, they get 2 goals in the game. Mike Miller scores in the second on the power play, and Pete Seymour ends the scoring with the last goal of the game, 11:46 into the third period. The Cougars will have one more game in this tournament, and they'll take on the loser of the Plattsburgh-Beekmantown game for third place in a game that you will also be able to see right here from the Stafford Ice Arena. We want to thank our cameraman Calvin Castine for his fine work in tonight's game. I'm Rick Knowles, hoping you enjoyed the broadcast and telling you to stay with us. Later on, we'll have coverage of the game between the Eagles and the Hornets. So long for now as Lake Placid beats Northeastern 14-2.
Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine, at Northern Adirondack Central School. It's Wednesday, the 5th of January, 1994, and we're here for CBAC Junior Varsity action featuring the Northern Adirondack Bobcats and the visiting Tupper Lake Lady Lumberjacks. We'll quickly start with the Bobcat lineup. For Steve Chilton's club, we have Beth Manor, number 12, Tracy Garso, number 14, Becky Barnaby, number 22, Darcy Rabideau, number 24, Sherry Mitchell, number 32, Christine Wilcox is number 44, Lindsay Baker is number 50, Brenda Boyer is number 52, and Amy Gilmore is number 55. The referees tonight will be Aaron Casey and Mike Rushford. For the visitors, Amy Duffy wears number 3, Andrea Duprat is number 15, Margot Turner is number 21, Bridget Hayes is 24, Erin Shriver is number 25, Allison Brown is 33, Andrea Damaris is number 35, Melissa Leonard is number 41, Jenny Bushy is number 50, Jessica Bushy is number 51, and Cam McClear is number 55. The coach is Dan Striney. And the Bushies in Tupper Lake are not spelled like our local Bushies. They're spelled B-O-U-S-H-I-E.
Jumping.
It's Boyer and Leonard jumping. It'll take us a while to get used to the Bobcat names, and we'll worry a little bit about the Lady Lumberjacks after that. Tap is controlled by the Bobcats. Off Rabideau, off Black. Rabideau will inbound it. Controlled by Boyer. Stolen by the Lumberjacks. This is junior varsity action. There is no varsity team once again in Ellenburg or the NAC school district. Mitchell brings it down. Dishes off to Boyer. Boyer puts it up. Black ball. Colors are going to look kind of similar even on a color TV today with the forest green and black. Stolen by Rabideau. She lays it in. We're tied 2-2. 7:07 to go in the first period. Duprat brings it down. Bobcats in the 2-on-2 defense. Wilcox will inbound it.
See the ball too, see the ball.
Christina Wilcox looking for Rabideau. Rabideau brings it down. Passes for Boyer.
Get in there.
The Bobcat girls basketball program keeps improving every year, and they're hoping very shortly to have a varsity program again. Rabideau up ahead for Mitchell. Mitchell's shot is up. Too strong. Sherry Mitchell shooting 2. Lane violation.
Push her out of there.
Mitchell shoots again and makes the best of it. It's 3-2. Duprat brings it down. We anticipated a small crowd tonight, so we thought we'd get down here right at floor level. Get a different perspective on the ball game. Shot clock has 6 seconds to go. Wilcox still inbound. Gets it to Rabideau.
Get on her, get on her.
Darcy Rabideau, a nice move, makes it 5-2. 5 minutes and a half to go in the first period. Wilcox off her knee. Mitchell can't get a handle on it. Jump ball.
See the ball, too. See the ball.
Wilcox will inbound it. It's a to Rabideau. Lumberjacks pick it off. Good. Two-pointer. A long two-pointer by Brown. And it's 5-4. Rabideau brings it down. Tries to get it back to Mitchell. Mitchell behind the back. To Wilcox. Wilcox puts it up. Short. Wilcox over to Mitchell. Mitchell puts it up off the rim. And Wilcox stepped out of bounds. Tracy Garso, all the way from Cooperville, comes in for the Bobcats. One of the students who attends NAC to take advantage of the FFA, Future Farmers Program. Mitchell all the way. It's a 7-4 lead for Northern Adirondack. 4:12 left in the quarter.
Travel, travel, travel. Come on.
Rabideau almost had the steal. Blocked by Boyer. Black ball. Two seconds. Ball comes back to the Cats. Rabideau will inbound it to Mitchell.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Mitchell behind the back. Over to Rabideau. And it's put in by Boyer. Brenda Boyer makes it 9-4.
What's wrong? There it is.
Banked in by Bridget Hayes, and it's 9-6.
Come on, good defense now. You gotta watch that ball.
Ball comes to Mitchell. Mitchell turns and shoots. Lumberjacks rebound.